So I came across a video of a guy named Cameron England. He's 18 years old, making around $75,000 per month. The video's title, I think, was How I Work 13 Hours Like a Psychopath Without Burnout or something like that. I started watching it. I mean, when I clicked on it, I didn't know the guy was like 18 and making $75,000. I was like, oh, okay, let me see how this guy works for 13 hours without burning out. And as soon as I discovered that the guy was like 3 or 2 years younger than me, it just shocked me because I've been comparing myself recently to people who are doing less good than me. People who are struggling to work, people who are not even thinking about starting their own thing or who are just not where I want to be. It gives you this sense of achievement, like, you're good where you at, you're struggling with your thing. You're gonna get there eventually, but there's no urgency because you're already ahead. To see a guy who's 18, and mind you, when I was 18, I was like retarded. I was stupid. The only thing I cared about was there was one girl in school I cared about and video games. That's the only thing I cared about. And for this guy to be working 13 hours a day, to meditate, to watch his food. I mean, the guy even goes on a fast every Tuesday. Just fucking fascinating to see guys this young having achieved so much, but it's also very scary. But in a good sense, where it gives me a sense of urgency. It was just unbelievable, really. It was crazy to see the guy. I mean, as soon as I watched his video, as soon as I discovered the guy was like 18, my eyes were glued to the screen. And as soon as I finished the video, a belief was shattered instantly, and it was that it would take me a long time to get there, probably because of my age, but also because I'm just new to this. I'm gonna need time to get there, and absolutely not. Because think about it. So I work out, I hope you can tell. There's a concept called progressive overload, which means you increase the load that you train, you increase your volume, and volume could be many things. It could be, for example, sets multiplied by repetition multiplied by an average tempo, or it could be sets multiplied by repetition multiplied by weight. It could be many things, or all of them combined, plus, for example, a constant of like how much you run. The goal is to do more than last time. I've never really tried to apply that to my work. And as soon as I saw that video, I was like, okay, I need to apply this thing to my work. Don't know how I made the correlation, but it's the first thing that popped in my mind. And this is how I'm going to do it. I will work until I physically can't, until I mentally can't on the first day. I don't know how far I'm gonna be able to go. If it's 6 hours, good. If it's 2, good. I would guess it would be around 6. If it's 6, then the next day it has to be 7. I mean, I could die on the fucking desk. It has to be 7. I don't care. It has to be 7. The next day, it has to be 8. I don't care. I could die. My limbs could be chopped off while working, because apparently when you go from 7 to 8, your limbs start to chop off all alone. But jokes aside, I will really, okay, let me fix this. This is exactly how I'm going to do it. And there's also another concept which is called MAV and MRV. So MAV is the minimum adaptive volume. MRV is the maximum recoverable volume. So when you work out, you want to start at the MAV, which is, let's say for example, chest would be around 12 sets a week. MRV would be like 20. So you want to start at 12 and then climb your way up to 20. And then as soon as you hit 20, if you go above, you're gonna have diminished returns. So what you wanna do is you wanna give yourself an active rest where you still lift the weights for, let's say, a week or a week and a half or 2, and you cut down the volume by 50%, or you cut down the volume so that you don't lose the muscle. Right after, what you do is you don't start at your previous MAV. Whatever your previous MAV was, you just add 1 on top of it or 2 on top of it. So if you started it's called the mesocycle. If you started your mesocycle at 12, then the next time you would do it after your rest phase, it would be 13. And then same thing, back, it would be 14. So that's my goal. So I set the MRV of the day at 12, 13 hours. Anything more than that, it would start to eat into my cooking time, my workout time, and my sleep time, and also my walking time, because I don't want to gain weight while sitting the whole day, but I also don't want to eat like a fucking raccoon so that I don't get fat. So I have to walk, I have to exercise, do bike, do all of that stuff. 12 to 13 would be around my MRV. Now, once I will go there, what I will do is I will go back. So let's say 6 hours is the maximum I can do at once in the beginning. The next time it's gonna be 7. Then boom, 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 13, 12, I'm gonna see if I can get it to 14. Then back, it's not gonna be 7, it's gonna be 8. Boom, 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 boom. Again, 9. Boom, 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 you get it. Until 13 becomes a built-in thing in me. If I don't work for 13 hours a day, I feel weird. That brings us to the conclusion that you need to be around people that are better than you. Now, I have this idea of starting a Skool community, and it's going to be non-profit, okay? So chill. I'm not making this channel to make money out of it. And even if I did, I wouldn't be ashamed to say it, but that's not the goal. I'm currently in Montreal. I'm probably going to start a Skool community that is not going to be free for 2 reasons. First one is we need people to invest in it so that we can organize stuff. We can bring in speakers, we can have events where there's food, where there's all of that. Unfortunately, right now, I can't spend the money on it. I'm still not making that much. So we're gonna need money from the members. But even if I could spend money on it, I would still ask the members to pay. And we'll probably give it to a non-profit organization or give it to a charity or something. The reason why is because the price range is going to be somewhere between 100 and 300 a month. It shouldn't be so cheap that making the investment means nothing to you, but also it shouldn't be so expensive that it's not worth it. I want it to be in that sweet spot where it's expensive enough for you so that the only way you could make that purchase is if you are truly in pain. So I want to have a group where entrepreneurs that feel alone connect together. But I don't know if I should make it online for everyone to join, or I should make it more local so that we can actually organize real life events on Sundays. And I think the local one sounds better. We can start local, then expand, because right now it feels like, or it looks like everybody's doing it online, and if I have a group, there wouldn't be, much added. Of course, unless I bring in speakers or whatever. We're drifting off, and that was the subject of today's video. I fucking learned that I need to surround myself with people that are better than me, because you fucking forget. You do fucking forget. Anyways, thank you guys for watching.